Hey there, Internet. So I'd like to thank Smunchy Games for kind of inspiring me to do this video. It's a little bit impromptu and doesn't really fit with Nerdalopedia, so it's going to kind of stick on my personal Twitter account for now. Really don't see a point of it being on YouTube, so I'm just going to play around with it. I don't know how often I'll do these videos, but more or less I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update about stuff I'm doing, things I'm feeling, that kind of jazz. To start off, I definitely have to say that I have a lot on my plate. Between working on Nerdalopedia, working on my own novel, and then I'm also working on editing an audiobook, I've got a lot going on. On top of my full-time job, which pays basically for all the things Nerdalopedia related, I almost never have time to do things. So it's really important to remember that to take time and just relax and have fun, play video games, read, do something that's not work, which sometimes is really hard for us to tell ourselves. Other than that, I realized I actually haven't talked much about my book on Twitter, and instead of making a long thread that no one's going to read, I'll quickly kind of talk about it here. The book that I'm writing is actually based in my D&D universe because I wanted to showcase certain histories of my world, but I didn't want the players to have to play in them. I wanted them to be creating some of the new history. And so I'm actually going back to a point in time where a new system of government was just being formed. And actually, the books are covering this new system being created and the person behind it. So I actually kind of have this planned as several novels, but right now I'm just working on the first one. And right now I've been calling it Terror of Ice. And it's about the guy who started it all. And his name is Faerun Solus, which, by the way, I did not know the name of the Forgotten Realms world was Faerun. It is spelled slightly differently. And then one of my players in Tales from the Tavern, actually, his name is Faerun. Or Faerun. So it's a few different spellings. I'll probably put them in the video. And he is actually a silver dragon in disguise. And the whole point of it was there's some bigger events that happen with him, and it's kind of showing how he integrates himself into society and tries to change things for the better. Most people in the history don't actually even know he's a dragon. The only reason my players know it is because I've actually flat out told them. They haven't figured it out in world, and it's just a fun book that I wanted to write, and it's a story I wanted to cover. I have several other characters I'd like to talk about eventually, but and I'll maybe in later videos I will talk more about my book. For now, I'm mostly working through, kind of getting through some writer's block and some insomnia, which sometimes caused for me writing, other times not, but I'm just working on trying to take care of my health and basically get my life completely organized, because it's not always that way. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably make a few more. We'll see. It all depends on how I feel and how much work goes into this. So leave a like, retweet if you enjoyed this. So, well, have a good evening, everyone, and hope to talk to you later.